Covering the Northern Bahamas, you're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Tourism, along with the Bahamas Hotel and Tourism Association, wrapping up a 3-day internship program for educators on Grand Bahama. The 10th annual Educators Industry Internship Program seeks to educate teachers about the country's tourism sector so that they can pass that information on to students in the classroom. General Manager of Industry Training and Human Resources at the Ministry of Tourism, Sandra Russell, says that there is so much to learn about the industry, as the Bahamas is listed as one of the top countries in the world that relies on the tourism sector.
All of the reports are telling us by the World Tourism Organizations that we are one of those countries listed who are going to be even more reliant on tourism. So we have to make this industry work. We have to get the message out from primary levels straight up how important this industry is to our economy. So what this means is that we have to educate our people on the importance of tourism.
District Superintendent at the Ministry of Education, Ivan Butler, says teachers must be critical thinkers to help produce ideal graduates who will make a positive contribution in society.
We as teachers must also be competent academically, athletically, artistically, and also uses our social and cultural skills. We must become dynamic in our quest to become better teachers. Every year, as mentioned earlier, the government of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas spends millions of dollars advertising and promoting our country. Therefore, whenever the tourist arrives on our shore, it becomes everyone's business to ensure that they have a wonderful experience.
Also making news this evening, ZNS Northern Service is spearheading its 4th annual Back to School drive. This initiative aims to assist children whose parents may be struggling with back to school supplies. A 10 a.m. announcer Vanessa Divine Lady Clark is once again encouraging the GB community to support this year's drive.
We've been doing this for the past 4 years. Every year it gets bigger and better. This year we're at the police, the new fire station, but we'd want you all to go and send the books to the Evangeline Jervis Community Center. That's our book depot. And again, we're so proud and happy that they've decided to partner with us this year. Everybody, when you're out shopping for your own children, think about that child who's out there whose parents can't afford to buy textbooks for their children for this upcoming school year. And that's what this book drive is all about.
Now, Evangeline Jervis Community Center across from the Independence Park is the drop-off spot if you wish to donate to our ZNS Book and Back to School drive. Grand exploration segment flip-flops into 8 Mile Rock. Now, if you enjoy a real down-home experience, then take a trip with us as we explore the latest hotspot that is growing in popularity among the locals and the tourists alike. Here is Megan Shepard.
Called Flip Flops Grill and Chill, and this cozy, relaxing restaurant is located on Bayshore Road in the 8 Mile Rock community. Co-owner Lynette Hamilton says that she and Sherrod Scott opened the restaurant some 2.5 years ago, and they wanted to bring something unique to the culinary scene on Grand Bahama.
Anywhere you go, you cannot find conch grits. It's always rice or macaroni and that type of stuff, and we just wanted to make it native and comfortable for the community.
As the name suggests, Flip Flops is perfect for the casual diner. Lynette says they wanted persons to feel comfortable hanging out just as they are, without the pressure of getting dolled up.
We have the atmosphere suitable for flip-flops, shorts, tanks. You know, a lot of people don't like to go out because they don't want to get so dressed up or whatever, so we want to make it as comfortable or casual setting for the community as possible.
It's a mature environment, nice and clean, safe.
Patrons Casey and C. Allen say they only had to visit once and they've been hooked ever since.
They have something called the loaded grits. Look at this. They have the loaded grits. And guess what? The food's so good, you ain't brushing your teeth for days.
everything that you want in a small, cozy, tight-knit type environment, kind of like how you used to be under the tree in the yard with the family and friends.
Lynette adds that they also intend to introduce a new feature to kick up the fun.
We're trying to implement karaoke too. It's that's something you cannot find in the 8 Mile Rock community, at least nowhere that I know about. So, we want everybody to just come in and feel comfortable, and we call it carry your own keys.
Megan Shepard, 7S Network News.
Welcome. Monica asked, Dr. Pratt, I've been feeling quite under the weather these past few days. I have a slight fever, both my stomach and my head hurts, and I have a bad cough. Since it is flu season, I'm worried that I may have caught the flu. Are these symptoms of the flu, and what should I do if I have it? The symptoms that you are describing sure does sound like the flu, and thanks for sending in your question. Influenza, commonly called the flu, is a viral infection that attacks your respiratory system. At first, the flu may appear to be a common cold, but unlike the common cold, it tends to come on suddenly. Common signs and symptoms include fever over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, aching muscles, particularly in your back, arms, and legs, chills and sweats, headache, dry cough, sore throat, fatigue, and nasal congestion. There are various things that you can do to prevent the flu. Your best defense is to receive an annual vaccination. Because the influenza vaccine is not 100% effective, it is also important to take other measures to reduce the spread of the infection, such as washing your hands frequently and containing coughs and sneezes. If you do get the flu, here are some things that you should do. Stay home and rest. Drink lots of fluids. Water and juice are best. Wash your hands often and take over-the-counter cough medicines. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Shay Philippe just finished his loaded grits, and he's coming your way next with a check on sports. Stay with us.